Red and Black TV here. I'm here with Malta. We're a few men down. Two of the boys are out.
What can you do?
2 soldiers down, but I think we're going to do just rightio. What do you want to do? Where do you want to start?
I think start with the good news.
We've got some explosive, or everyone knows it, but straight into the explosive news.
Got to start with the good news, eh?
Robson is
Gone.
fucking gone. Cheers. to
Shut,
fucking
bro.
hell,
About
Malta.
time,
Cheers,
eh?
brother.
About
Cheers,
time,
about
bro.
fucking time. About time something's coming our way.
About time the club did something, eh? Fuck. It had to be done, I guess, eh?
Had to be after
done.
last night's performance. Fuck.
Bro. At least it only took them 12 hours to actually make the decision.
Well,
official.
I think it took longer.
Oh, yeah,
So
maybe.
like-
24. Not good at bats. But yeah, he's gone, eh? It's good.
Bronski.
Who do you reckon's going to take over? Van Egmont?
I don't know, for the time being, Benigmore, but we're hearing some silly rumours. I hope it's not fucking true that Mark Rudin could be on his way in. Let's hope not.
Yeah,
Let's fucking hope. I don't know.
Well, the
I don't
rumours-
see him as a good replacement.
No, I don't.
Do you?
Nah, the rumours letter is met with Rudin.
That's
a rumour.
That's a heavy rumour we've heard. That's only a rumour when
Yeah.
it's not cement, concrete.
Look, I heard it. I'm like, I don't think he can do any worse than Robbo, but he's not the one person I want, or the 2 people I want. He's not one of them.
Yeah, it doesn't make me go, something's going to happen at the club.
For me, it's either Stacic or I don't know about his contract with the Philippine women team. I don't know about that. Or Yufik Tale. The only problem with Tale is I was fortunate enough, whatever, to bump into one of the Wellington players, and I asked him about him, and the Wellington player didn't directly say, but hinted that a lot of the players don't like him. Well, that's the message I got. So
The
vibe I got. Yeah, so he didn't say it like that. I could have read it wrong, but I don't think we need one of those coaches. So, personally for me, it'd be Stacic come in. You see what he's done with the Philippine team, like far out 0-0.
I haven't been following 0-0
against Wellington at half time.
What's that?
Not against Wellington, against Matilda's at half time.
Yeah.
It was 0-0. Credit to him. So I think if he comes in, I reckon, yeah, he's my first pick. But
I don't know. Do you reckon I don't reckon they'll bring anyone in. Oh, maybe this Rudin rumor.
yeah,
I don't know. Hopefully, there's no much light to that. But I think Benigmore
for the rest of the season.
the rest of the season. You know.
That makes sense. So see how he goes.
Since they bring him in, it was just only a matter of time till they pull the pin on Robbo. And
Yeah.
I think that performance. But let's talk about that. I know we want to talk about Robbo. Let's talk about last night's game.
Where do you start?
Or the
bro?
night before, because we were recording this prior.
Where do you start, Banana?
Well, I honestly, I think that's the first game ever in my life that I've got up and left. I've literally left. I've got in my car and I've went home.
From Brisbane.
No, like from watching a game, like from watching
Legit, eh?
a Wanderers game. I've got up and left and didn't even bother to check the scoreline like when I got home.
Bro, like everyone was, you read the forums and stuff, everyone was joking, I switched the channel to watch a tennis, I did this. But I don't think anyone's joking. I think people are actually
They
serious.
actually did. They actually did.
Like, honestly, the best thing was half time when I could actually watch a tennis. Like, it was bad. And, like, fair enough, Robinson's gone, which is good. But I think one of the big issues, because we came off Melbourne City, yeah? 3-0. Fair enough, we didn't win. We're optimistic. We played well.
This is what baffles me. What happened? What was the style of play that we had there, and why did it change dramatically?
You know, the person standing on the touchline.
That had
Had to play a part.
that much of an impact it had.
I don't know if it had 3 goals impact, but it had to have a part. Like, fuck, we lost 3-0 against a team coming last. Like,
Now we're in pole position.
by the
of
time this
coming
gets
last.
edited and stuff, we could possibly be coming last. Like, it's... I don't know. I got the sense that the players were not playing for Robertson, full stop. They weren't. Like,
They weren't.
there was no heart. It was rubbish, Banana. It was absolute fucking rubbish, man.
I'm pretty sure I've said it before. You know, sometimes when the team knows they can play a certain style, they know they can do something. But when someone's tying them down, is chained them down from stopping them from doing stuff. I think that this is where the players get together and say, you know, let's get rid of this guy. Or it's going to be tough, but let's get rid of this guy and bring someone in that can unlock us, let us play. And I think that's what's happened.
And Van Egmont did that against Melbourne City. That's it. Look, not the whole blame's on Robertson, all right? 100% most of it is for this performance, but the players have to take responsibility. Now, I read comments and read remarks saying, "Oh, the players looks like they purposely want Robertson out." I don't believe that. However, you could see there was a lack of effort. Now, what I wouldn't mind is if Van Egmond has the rest of the season, he pulls these players in, because those 11 players, not one of them played well. You can't even. I can't take one positive. So I hope Van Egmond pull these players in and go, you know what, that performance is unacceptable. I can't trust you because you didn't play for the last coach. Why are you going to play for me? So if you do that again, that's it. You're gone. I hope Van Egmond does that, because
there has to be some kind of stance put down now. If he's coming in, it has to be like you just said. If they're gonna be playing like that, you're out, man. I don't care who you are. Get out. If you're not here to play for the badge, get the fuck out of the club, man.
Because we've had one win this whole season. Yeah, we've played 6 or 7 games. One win this whole season, and
one win.
It's embarrassing when you think of it like that. Wow. But we've sat here when we've lost or when we've drawn, and we've said, you know what, the effort was there. We could see, Ebini tracking back. We could see this. This game, I could not see one positive at all. I can't see it. And you're a professional footballer. Whether you like the coach or whether you don't like the coach, his style, the fact is you're representing us. You're representing Western Sydney. Yeah. We're just not a jersey that differentiates you from another team. We're fucking Western Sydney. And not one player showed heart. And fair enough, some of the players might private messages say you got it wrong, but where did we see it? We did not see it. The only heart I saw was maybe a beanie with the scuffle. That's the only thing I saw. It baffles me, Banana. And, fair enough, he's gone. Robertson's gone, so a bit of the anger's not there because, the club's reacted.
I want to see, on Wednesday night, I want to see something. Big change from the players. All right? Usually when a manager gets sacked, there's a different vibe in the change, and different buzz, different optimism they've got, And I want to see it on Wednesday. If I don't see it on Wednesday, there's going to be a rain of booze coming down, I'm telling you. All right? We got rid of one problem. If we have to get there's 2 more problems, big 100%. Problems we've got to get rid of. 2 more fucking pests in this club we got to get rid of. Mm-hmm. And if the players don't fucking start coming up to scratch, man,
they've got to go.
They've got to go too, man. We're not blind. We're not stupid here, man. People are going to fucking start raining down on them.
And the frustrating thing is, if you look at that game, there was... Look, Traore's been probably one of our best 5 players, yeah? It's not an achievement, best 5 players in this team, but he's been our best 5 players. But last couple of games, I've noticed that, he goes up, all right? He goes to attack, which is good. That's what we want from our right and left back. We want him to go up. But if he loses the ball, if someone else loses the ball, you got to turn around and you got to sprint back to that left back position that you're at. He's just jogging along, going for a little run.
There was one goal that was his fault last night. I think it was the first goal.
They were so dangerous down there right. Our left, they exploited it. And the fact is, Traore, experienced player, and I'm not picking him directly, but, he's got to understand Williams is gone, Nada's in. No way, Nada. No offense to Nada. He can't match Williams. No one can. So you would think, he would sprint back to offer that extra protection to Nada to not leave him exposed. But no, it wasn't there.
And touching on that, you're saying Williams is out now. We all know he's out. He's probably out for the rest of the season. Oh, yeah. Why haven't we bringing anyone to steady the ship at the back? There's players. We're in January now, isn't?
Yeah, you can sign.
So why don't we go out there and get someone? We have the right to go get an injury replacement. Why don't we go and get a centre back? There's someone out there.
You would think so. Yeah. Look, honestly, signing someone to replace him does make sense. I'm not that desperate to sign someone else. I think we have the cover.
There's a big hole in the back we've got there, man.
Yeah, I get it, but I think
the pressure was on Katrimbas last night.
To be a leader, yeah.
To be a leader, he didn't shine in it.
He didn't. No, he didn't. I don't know. I think the state of the league right now, we don't know what games are going to happen. We don't know what game's not going to happen. I don't know. I think they're a bit confused to sign him. I don't know. No player can replace Williams, but another thing that baffled me, speaking about Williams, it kind of relates to him, is during that game when Traore came off, you had Ziggy on the bench, right? Surely you play Ziggy on the right, move Aquilina to the left, but instead he moves Nada to the left back and brings on Mutakundis. Well, what's that showing? Is Robinson or the coaching staff at that time saying that Mutakundis is a better centre back than Nada, so we'll move Nada to the left? Then why didn't Mutakundis start?
Mutakundis just started
instead of Nada. That's what I'm saying. A lot of this shit doesn't make sense in this game, man. And it's It's
Some of the
frustrating,
players,
bro.
I know we haven't been playing the best, but some of the players haven't been like
There was no effort.
Aquilina too. That's another one. I've been saying that for the past few weeks. People have been saying it as well. He needs to have a rest, the young bloke. He's not up to scratch, man. He needs to have a break, give him a few games off, and then he recharge his batteries.
Yeah.
All right, because he's down at the moment.
Yep, he's young too.
Young, all right. It plays on his head. Plays on a player's head. All right, give him a rest. Get Russell in, man. Give the young black a go. Bring Ziggy in.
Why wasn't he Russell? Russell was with the juniors on the 20s, staying here in Sydney. Like, why wasn't he on the plane?
Where's Tracy? What happened to Tracy?
No one said no. No one said
nothing. No one even realised he wasn't in the team.
That's the most frustrating thing, you know. If there was something up with Tracy, fair enough. We don't know, but why would he make such wholesale changes compared to the Melbourne City game? Williams, fair enough, but where was Tracy?
You know
why
what?
was Agal on the bench?
I think they watched the podcast and they listened to Stoss. They got to have
Hemed.
in, and there you go. There's Hemed. He's in, and he hasn't done nothing. All right. If we played the same style, the same players we played against Melbourne City,
We're not losing.
we wouldn't have lost that game.
No.
But we've changed it up for no reason whatsoever,
And it's cost
apart
Robertson the
from Williams. Okay, and we've gone and
lost 3-0 to the team coming last.
3-0, and it's to a team of I don't know any of these players.
Bro, no disrespect to Brisbane,
Brisbane.
but they're coming last. Like, this is a season where we were supposed to at least make the finals and challenge, but by the time this is edited and released, bro, we could be last.
We could be.
We could be last.
All right, people are gonna say, but we have 2 games in hand. All right, fuck
Doesn't
your
mean
2 games
shit,
in
bro.
hand. We're at the bottom of the ladder. Okay, with these players, we should be at least in the top 4.
Bro,
No, we're hanging at the bottom of the ladder once again. And is this acceptable by the
Fuck
hierarchy? It looks like it is.
look, like, Robertson's gone. That's 1/3 of the issue. 1/3. We and the thing is, you know, we get inboxes, we read the comments on all the different West Sydney pages, and unanimously, I can't even say the word, but whatever, everyone is saying JT out, JT has to go. Getting rid of Robertson is not the issue.
How many managers now, since he has been
Under his watch, bro.
under his watch as CEO of the club, and that other clown,
Costello.
what's his name? Costello. These 2 clowns at the club. How many managers have we had and failed every single time?
Yet they still remain.
And yet these guys
Right.
are still at the top.
It burns me banana because, you know, like, that Central Coast game, like, it was when all the players came out, it was something was going to happen. Then we had the 20-day break, whatever. Melbourne City, fair enough. We were like, yeah, a bit of optimism. And now today, or whatever, yesterday, we lost
You just got
3-0.
brought back down to earth.
And the thing was, after Central Coast, people were saying, you know, we need our internal review by an external organisation, which is cool. What's that going to charge? $10,000? Bro, give me $300 and a bottle there, and I'll tell you what has to happen. JT has to go. Simple as that. He has to go. He's a nice person, but he has to go. And people are going to say, oh, who are you going to bring in? Who are you going to bring in?
I hear a lot of this. He's a good bloke, but he's a good bloke, but he's not for the job.
That's it, eh?
All right, there's a difference there. I want this
Bro.
club to succeed. This bloke, obviously, he says he does, but I don't see none of that happening.
Actions speak louder than words, man.
I said I was going to take it easy on this year, all right, because they did go out, throw the book at a few players. Players haven't actually stepped up.
But we're coming last, bro.
They're coming last.
Or second last, whatever.
There's a time where you
Bro.
you got to pull your head in and say, bro, this is not for me. I'm going to
Sack
pack my
JT.
bags up and I'm out.
Sack JT, get Sean from Central Coast. I'm telling you, like
Sean?
yeah, honestly, fair enough. It took him 2-3 seasons to turn them around, but he did. He's going to do a better job than JT's done. Like, he can
Mariners
do
are
any
doing
worse.
a better job than us, man.
Bro, fuck, that's what's frustrating. Like,
Mariners, we go, Mariners.
bro, it's embarrassing. And the other black has to go is Costello, the head of football. Now, fuck, it doesn't take an external review. It doesn't take a genius to figure this shit out. Like, how can Lederer not see it? Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I want the owners out because there are worse owners out there. At least we have owners, yeah? And it's wishful thinking. Lederer's not going to, and the other owners are not going to go. But surely the owners have to realise, you know, what's the crowd going to be on Wednesday, bro? I'll be lucky if there's 5,000. It'll be lucky if there's 5,000
Lucky if
crowd.
there's 3,000 people there.
They've got to turn around. They've got to make the decisions. You know what? I've got to protect my investment here and get rid of JT. I've got to protect my investment here and get rid of Costello. Fair enough, they said that with Robertson and he's gone. But Robertson's only a third of the issue. And the point is that people have said that. People have said, sacking Robertson, yeah, fair enough, he has to go. But sacking him is not the complete answer. It's a short-term fix. There's bigger issues. And those bigger issues are JT. Those bigger issues are Costello. The club, and I sound like a broken record. The club is toxic, bro. You look at our men's team, second last or last, right? You look at the women's team. 10 years in W League, not once have they made the finals. Our NPL team, stuck in Division 2 still. While seniors at Division 1. Like, every single aspect or facet of this football club is failing.
Filtering down.
It's fucked, bro. And our memberships are going down. I don't even know. I don't even want to think about what the crowd's going to be on Wednesday. It's... The only saving grace is Robertson's gone, so people might feel a little bit optimistic.
They should move the game to Marconi Stadium, make it look decent.
And you won't even still be able to fill out one stand there. It's fucked, bro. And that's that. I just hope that we look back on this in 2 months' time, whatever, and say, you know what, that Brisbane Roar was the lowest of lows, and we've gradually risen from there. I hope that's the only thing we can take us in 2 months' time with hindsight.
I don't know, Malta. I don't know. I can see us if they bring manager in. But I don't think they will. They're gonna go with Van Nigma. I reckon they will.
Van Nigma, I don't mind. I think he's got
he
authority.
could turn the ship around a little bit, but it's only, like you said, a short-term fix.
Yeah.
You know, I said before I'd like to bring in only Merrick. He's another short-term fix, but he'll set like a standard, you know, for the club. So the next manager that comes in
has something to build upon.
Follow through.
Yeah.
But fucking hell, what a shit couple of weeks to wait.
We waited 20 days for that, bro.
We waited how many days? And I waited all day Saturday. Had nice 5 days off
to watch that
at the pools, whatever, the Wet and Wild bullshit, whatever you want to call it. Get on, have a nice barbecue. Go watch the game, and I stumble on that shit, bro.
And
fucking hell.
People are going to say, oh, like even Robertson said it, and he hinted it in the after-match interview, our training's been disrupted. Bro,
what disrupted? How?
COVID, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
They've been showing fucking photos on fucking
training and shit.
Instagram, back at work, training hard, in the heat, in the rain.
Yeah.
What disrupted? You had fucking 2.5 weeks to fucking prepare, you clown.
And every single club in the A-League's the same. Every single club overseas the same. But we're the issue. Like,
we're the only one struggling, apparently.
Badly, yeah. It burns me, bro. And
best facilities, apparently. Best.
And the thing, if you look at that game, and I was ready to come here and vent, yeah, but Robertson going has kind of brought that down a little bit.
Put a bit of water on that.
It has, because at least something's happening. But that game, yeah, how many times did we pass backwards or sideways? Even the commentators were saying it was ridiculous, man. Like there was one point in the first half where we were on Brisbane's 18-yard box. Within 5 seconds, we're at halfway with no options. Reset. So what's happening in training? Where's the movements? What's the midfield and the forwards doing? Are they tracking back into the spaces so they can receive the ball, turn and look forward? Like there was none of that. So what the hell are they doing at training? And that's the issue. That's why if Robertson goes, well, Van Egmont's at training, Halidi's at training, how much is going to change? Now
I saw another classic image last night when they panned the camera to the bench. Robson's in the middle. He's going like this. And our two clowns are listening in.
Without saying nothing, eh?
Without saying a word.
Fuck, man. I don't know.
Thank God he's gone. Thank God
that's the only saving grace, you know. I was ready to come here and blast it, but I don't want to say credit to the club because it's the bare minimum they've done, but they got rid of him.
They got rid of him, yeah. We were ready to have the blowtorch here. We had it out ready. We had the fucking coals ready too. But
look, ideally I would have liked to hear, you know, Robertson's gone, JT's going to step down at the end of the season, and Costello's gone. But at least we got one of the three. It's just
very hard to get the other two clowns down.
Yeah, I think so.
Very hard. And
the issue is that Van Egmont's going to have maybe one or two training sessions with these guys. How much is actually going to change before Wednesday?
But he's been here. He's been here for 3 weeks now, 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So I bet he's had a rough idea of what he wants to do, and he knows where to use these players.
Yeah.
Hopefully he can wake a few of them up.
I hope so.
Because Bachados is a shadow of a fucking player that he was.
And Ogawa to start, man. He has to start. He has to. Like, I get that there is pressure to play Hamed, being, you know, who he is, and I get that, but in the end, perhaps playing Hamed has cost Robertson his job because, Robertson should have looked at it at the Melbourne City game and realised, you know what, there was a lot more movement without. And no offence to Hamed, but he's just not getting the service here. He's just not that type of player.
He doesn't fit that style.
He doesn't. And
we said it our last podcast when it was. It's not his style.
That's it. And I don't know if Robertson felt pressure to play him, but he should have seen he should have seen our fixtures. He should have said Brisbane Roar, we should beat. Perth Glory, we should beat. If he gets those 6 points, we're in the top 6 and the pressure valves, released on Robertson. But by him playing Hamed and by him playing this system where it was so slow, in the end, it's cost him his job. And that's it. I hope Van Egmont looks at it and goes, you know what? I hope Van Egmont has the balls to say to Hamed, start this game on the bench. I'll go up front or whatever. And that way we can play like we did against Melbourne City. And that's why some of it is on the players because what are the players only going to turn up for the big games, turn up for the teams that are above us? Bro, every team's above us at the moment. Yeah. So why aren't they showing up for them?
No, we're chasing them,
We're chasing everyone.
Back.
And
they're scared of us. Everyone's scared of us. That's why we're at the back.
That's why the back just chilling at the bottom. The thing is, there is doom and gloom, but this season ain't over just yet. If we do win our games in hands, we're just, I think, below that top 6 or just into that top 6, and it's not over.
If they can jag 2 wins in the next game, which I
doubt
very highly
We've got
doubt.
Perth Central Coast.
Is it Perth Central Coast?
Yeah.
Who else?
And then after, I think there's Melbourne.
There's a Melbourne team coming.
Yeah.
Are these home games or away games? I know the Perth one's at home.
Perth's home. Central Coast, I think, is away.
Away?
Yeah, I think.
Fuck.
I don't know. Driving here, I was filthy. In my mind, I'm thinking of what I'm going to say and shit. I was so angry. And then when I got the message, Robinson's gone, it's like, okay, cool. I've calmed down.
I thought it was a joke. The last time there was a joke when we all felt for it.
So I'm like, it's now it's onto the players. There's no fallout guy. There's no Robertson this, Robertson that. He's gone. We're not going to turn around and blame Van Egmont straight away, no matter what. So now it's up to the players to actually say, you know what, we're good enough to represent this club.
If I don't see a change in the next, I'll let them slide, let them go on this game against Perth. But I want to see something. I want to see more fucking initiative in the fucking game. But if I don't see something in the Mariners game, in that third game, against one of the Melbourne teams, I'm gonna be fucking blasting the players now. All right,
has to, yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna be letting Robson slide from his tactics, but he's gone. Obviously, he's out. I want to fucking.
He fell on his sword.
All right, he fell on his own fucking dildo and sword, what do you want to call it? But if I don't see something from the players, I'm gonna fucking come down like fucking hailstorm on these cunts, bro.
And like I said, we've lost, we've drawn, but we've defended them because the effort's there. This game, there was nothing. For me, there's 2 big losses in a whole 10-year, yeah? The 5 or 4-0 against Sydney FC and that away game in Newcastle where they threw the jersey, we threw it back and went to training. This performance at 3-0 is up there with them. It's up there. The coach has fallen on his sword. He's gone. He's done. All right, there's consequences of it. The players just can't sit back and get off scotch-free, whatever that saying is, yeah? They've got to take some responsibility. And they need to prove against Perth that, you know what, Robertson was the issue. We trust Van Egmont. We're going to play how we should play, and they're going to get a result. All right, that's otherwise it's on the players too. They can't just sit back and let Robertson, poor bloke, fall in his sword, and that's it. They got to take some responsibility, and that's what it is. And I'm honestly fearful that, you know what, if we do lose against Perth, and we do lose against Central Coast, that it's going to be so bad in that next home game that it's going to be bad. It's terrible. It's ridiculous. Where we are right now as a club, it can go 2 ways. We can start to get results and say, you know what, Robertson was the issue, or we can continue on this way and say it's deeper and deeper. It is deep. It is.
It's very deep. Big cut.
But if we win the next couple of games, they can possibly be a Band-Aid fix. I still want JT gone. Even if we somehow miraculously win this thing, JT's got to go still. Yeah. But it's on the players now. What are they going to do in the next couple of games? They got to show some heart because we deserve it as a club. We honestly do. You can hear the pain in the supporters' comments when you read it.
When you read it, it's fucking
and the messages we get. How many messages have we got saying, "When are you boys going to go training? Let me know because we want to come." I
get private messages from blokes I haven't talked to about 2 years. They go, "When are we going down?"
Literally,
this bloke hasn't probably been to a game in 2 years. He wants to go down to the training ground.
It's to the point where something had to give, and what gave is Robertson. Yeah, but like I said, Robertson's only a third of the issue. Now, if we win our next couple of games, things are going to look rosy and stuff, and it's on the players for that. That's what it is. It's if they perform like they did against Brisbane, fuck, I don't know, bro. It's going to be bad.
We were chasing shadows that game, literally.
Against Team coming last. Like, fuck.
We made Brisbane look real good. We made them look like the top of the ladder.
Nothing worked that game. Honestly, it was even our keeper made mistakes, man. It was just
not much he could do. Not much he could do with these guys.
Nah, but it was just different, eh? And you know, we can turn around and say we lost Williams. Williams is worth a goal. He's not worth 3 goals. I'm telling you that against him coming last, man. It's I don't know. A lot of people were waiting for us.
You can only hang on to this Williams thing.
Yeah.
Like now you can't hang on to it. Now he's gone.
It's done.
He's out. Just the stupid thing is, like I said before, we didn't bring in an injury replacement for him, which we are allowed, like every other team. But somehow
we don't.
Our clowns above.
But where's it? But you lose your captain, yeah? You lose your captain, your leader. Surely there's going to be. Surely use that as inspiration.
Who's captain this game?
He's number 10, Hammett, I think it was.
Was it Hammett captain?
Yeah, I think it was.
How does his captaincy work at this club?
No, I just like whoever gives it, wants it, takes it.
They had the longest, the shortest straw.
Yeah, name out a hat.
Straw, got it.
That's another thing. This rumour about signing Rodwell, yeah. Before today, he's played 4 games. Fair enough, we haven't lost those 4 games. Yeah, but we're not playing week in, week out. Right, Rodwell's body isn't what it used to be. You know, he's famous for all his injuries and getting a pay packet. You know, if it's true, the rumours he's going to get, if he does resign, $400,000 a week. That's not cheap. Or $400,000 a year. That's not cheap, man. Fair enough. Before this Brisbane game, you'll say he's done a good job, yeah. But if he warrants those sort of money, these Brisbane games are the games where he needs to take control. He needs to set something up. He needs to warrant that price tag, and he didn't. Now, I'm not saying don't resign him, all right? Especially if there's other clubs lurking and stuff. You might have to act soon, right? But make the players play for what they have. Make them play. Don't just say, okay, you've had 4 good games, here you have a contract extension. No. Wait till it's week in, week out or midweek games. See how his body holds up. He's only 30, so he's still pretty young in this league. And see what he can offer before then he's some $400,000 a year. It's like, I hope whatever manager, whether it's Van Egmond, whoever comes in, makes these players earn that contract for this jersey, because it's ridiculous, you know. And we keep saying we're a big club, and the commentators say we're a big club. We deserve better. We do deserve better, but we're no longer a big club, man. We aren't a big club.
We're not a big club anymore.
We're not a big club, man. And
sad to see.
And one of the commentators said, you know what, maybe this is our Melbourne Victory's last year's season for us.
Yeah.
But their CEO stepped down. We haven't.
All right.
What can you do?
Right, Malta, let's get into fucking Wednesday's game. Wednesday's game, Perth Glory. And we said we want to see some movement, some energy.
Some bounce
What do you
back.
reckon? What's your thoughts on them?
Every time I say win, we never win.
Put $100 on these cunts and they fucking cost me.
But they cost me a multi. Look, I'm going to say credit to Perth, because they haven't even gone to Western Australia and they're still fighting. But I'm going to say we're going to win, because I'm expecting a bounce back with Van Egmond on the sideline, not Robinson. The players, whether they're going to say it or not, have got what they wanted with Robinson out. So I'm going to expect a bounce back with some effort. And I'm going to say 2-0 win, 2-1 win, something like that.
2-0, 2-1?
Yeah.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to go for a win too. I like this. Oh, I don't like this, but fucking when the manager comes in, something changes, the boys bounce back, and we get a fucking win. So let's hope we get a win. Result, I'm going to go... I'll go one better than you. I'm going to go 3-1. 3-1 Wanderers.
Does Hamed start for you?
Hamed does not start for me. I would go for the team that played against Melbourne City, minus Williams.
Yeah. And if Tracy is not available, and Turnus,
I have no idea what's happening with Tracy, so I don't know what happened to him on Saturday night.
Yeah,
but sorry. I would like to see Tracy back in the team, like we had on fucking against Melbourne City, because when he's in the team, he gives the where you going? He gives the squad and more options. He gives us, all right.
He's got vision.
He's got vision on him, all right? So hopefully he's back in the squad on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And fucking
Something.
Let's do something. Let's
Hopefully.
make something happen.
Yeah, if Robinson wasn't gone, I think, this Perth game would look bad.
Let's not write Perth off. Let's not write him off.
No, credit where the credit's due, and especially if Sturridge plays, I don't know if he is or not. But, if Robinson
I'm not too much worried about Sturridge.
I'm not worried about
I'm more
Perth,
worried about Bruno Fenaroli. If he gets a fucking chance, the bastard always scores against us.
But with Perth, you know where the threat's going to come from, him.
Yeah.
So surely you're going to tell, one or two players, don't give them the space. That's why I'm not too worried about Perth. Fair enough, they got Sturridge.
I don't know.
Fenaroli.
I'm pretty sure I wrote Perth off at the beginning of the season. Wow. I think hopefully I don't have to eat my words, man.
Hopefully, yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I just hope, as a supporter group, whether it's RBB or whether it's just general fans in general, I guess, it's Robinson's gone, so I hope there's a little bit of positivity
a little bit of
there.
buzz.
I hope the crowd's
people to
decent.
the game.
Yeah, I hope the
Decent
crowd's
crowd.
decent. You know what? And in the end, it's up to the players to perform and make us want to come and make us want to travel for Central Coast away the next week. Because
I'll be going regardless of the result. I'll be going.
That's how. Yeah,
Central Coast next week. We're all in. Let's get down there, have a bit of fun. Let's get to the pub like we did the last time.
Yeah.
Enjoy ourselves.
Rock up to this Perth game at home.
Let's be positive. Positive for once. Let's be.
We got what we wanted. He's gone.
We got what we wanted. We got one.
33%.
Two more to go.
And then that's it.
Well, you want to wrap it up here? I think it's time to wrap it up. There's not
That's it.
enough of us. Otherwise, me and Malta are going to start talking gibberish here, bullshit.
Badly.
But anyway, all right. We're out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe. We'll see you on Wednesday. We're out.